A challenge that I'm facing right now is a marital challenge, is submitting to my husband's leadership as far as where we attend church. And it's a complicated matter. I'm not going to get into details, but I'm sharing this because I do feel like it's very relatable. We've met so many couples who also can't seem to agree on where to attend church, and so they either only wife goes to church or nobody goes to church, or they just do church online, which is like, just not it's not the same thing as being a part of a local church body, okay? Um and I choose willingly, to submit to my husband's leadership on this. Why? Number one, I trust my husband in general. Number two, the Bible calls for wives to submit to their husbands. Number three, we've been through a similar challenge before. And at that time, he thought it best that we go ahead and start fresh. And we left the church where we were at and went to a new church where we were so, so blessed. And so I also have a history with him that I know that at the right time, he's willing to leave. He's not just like, a passive person or something like that. It's just I'm trusting his judgment and the Holy Spirit guiding him. And I also know my immaturities and my shortcomings. And I do believe that while I maybe disagree on one or two things, or maybe just my heart is not in the same place as his heart, I actually believe that his heart is in the right place. And I've got some things to work on within myself. And it would actually be preferable to learn the lessons, continue to stay where I'm at, learn the lessons so that when it is time for us to go, I would leave, wiser and more mature and more sanctified instead of leaving with any maybe ill feelings or anything residual or something like that. So, um, so to conclude, that is a challenge that we are facing. Or I can say that I'm facing, I don't know. But it's not so much a challenge, like it doesn't bring conflict, to where we argue and fight and yell at each other, but we're in constant conversation about how we both feel and our level of participation in church, and just checking in with each other because we know that this is not something where we're just 100% on the same page right this moment. But in an ultimate sense, we are on the same page because I have chosen, like I said, willingly and with full of trust in God and full of trust in Him to go ahead and submit to His authority on this one.